I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. We have uncovered a jewel only in America for a brief New York second, the one and only Jamal Atkins of Gizmo Solutions. How are you, sir?
I'm great, brother. How are you?
The word is you're building on the continent.
Man, firstly, all praises due to God. He's helped me do everything that I've ever done, and I continue to support him and follow him because he leads me everywhere I go. And in terms of me building on the continent, it's what I'm just following what he told me to do. I left a little over 10 years ago to move to South Africa. I've been living in the region for the last 10 years, and we continue to build. I build through my former work, which is Gizmo Solutions.
You live in where?
In Zambia. I live in Lusaka, Zambia.
Not South Baltimore, not Louisiana. You went to the motherland. You went home.
I sure did. I sure did. And I enjoy it every single day. Lusaka has been beautiful to us. Hello, Lusaka, if y'all watching this. And South Africa was my first point of call. I lived in Durban, South Africa, where I worked with a basketball program, and then moved to Zambia and was able to run the largest life skills program in the country, 55,000 students across the country. And from that experience and from that touch with people, it has greatly changed my life.
What made you move to Africa? You say God told you.
Following what he told me. The word came through my mom, who worked in recreation and parks for 43 years, actually 46 years here in Baltimore. And
in Baltimore?
Yes.
Tench Tillman
Recreation Center. And the life of service was something given to me before I was even born. And I just followed what I was told. I used the skills that I was blessed with, and it gave me the opportunity to continue to help people.
So, can you kick us some Zambian?
Well, I will say Mulibonji, and that is hello, how are you doing? And that is in Nyanja. That is in Bemba. And then because there's 72 languages in Zambia, just so people understand how vast the language is there. And I can also say to the people of the world, the people watching this interview, don't let anybody tell you what's happening anywhere. Go and find it. Go and check.
You're talking about the stigma, the perception that the rest of the world has of Africa, having never been to Africa.
I can tell you what, unless you live next to the Bentley dealership, I guarantee you I see more of them than you do on a regular basis.
Wow.
Absolutely. And one thing I can tell you also is when people in Africa got money, it's their money. It don't belong to nobody else. They're not paying for it monthly or yearly or whatever else. What they have, they have. And that's one thing that I've come to understand, that people can have and work for it, and people can also give and give back without having to want for things. It's a beautiful country. It's changed my life. Again, I'm from East Baltimore, a graduate of St. Francis Academy. Panthers, go Panthers at all times. And I was just able to know the diversity of people around the world that I've been able to experience in Southern Africa, but on the continent as a whole, throughout the 6 or 7 countries that I've lived in, the 11 countries that I've visited and spent extensive time in. That it's so much more than you could ever imagine. It's so much more than anybody.
Are you coming back?
Coming back where?
Are you coming back to live in the U.S., man?
I will not come back to live in the U.S. anytime soon if it does happen, because my legacy is to build and continue to build and be a soft landing for any brother or sister who wants to come to the...
Well, you must be where I'm going, because I wrote in my book that I'm going to be the president of Africa.
Well, what I would say is, when you get there, or when you coming, give me a call, I'll meet you at the airport.
Are there many African Americans there?
We have a diaspora meeting once a month, generally 30 to 45 people in Zambia alone. We also do it in South Africa. We have a large contingent of brothers in South Africa. In Tanzania, it's done on a regular basis. There are so many African Americans on the continent of Africa. It would blow your mind about the wealth of knowledge and what happens on the continent regularly. Would just be so far past what anybody's ever told you. You might end up thinking, I actually don't know anything, because that's what I do.
I don't. I want to know about that shirt, man. I mean, that's like a dashiki tee. Come on, what's the deal?
One of my tailors made it for me. I'm an avid designer of clothes, and I go to my tailor on a regular basis.
You got a clothing line?
I did in college, and I'm working on starting another one. So it's one of the things that I designed. One of my tailors hooked it up for me, and I love it. These jeans also. Same thing. Get it popping.
How can people get in touch with you, Jamal?
You can find me, Jamal K. Atkins, on Facebook. You can give me a shout on Basketball Academy of Excellence, which is my second passion. I continue to work in and around sports. I train high school and college athletes to give them an opportunity to better their lives and the lives of their family members and the people around them through sport. And you can find that on Facebook as well. And you can always give me an email. You can catch me at Jamal, that's Jamal, 52 Khalil, Khalil, at yahoo.com. And I always answer emails. So hit me up, ask me some questions, let me know when you're coming, whatever it may be. But we are here for you, and I'm looking forward to meeting you. I know I don't know you yet, whomever it is watching this, but if you have something to help us build, to help us grow, please come. If you want to learn something to help us build, to help us grow, please come. If you want to just come and see something that you've never seen before, please come. The end of that story is my door is open and it's waiting for you to walk through.
The ancestors are proud of you, Jamal.
Every day they tell me, and I'm so proud of them for putting forward and all of the effort that they made to allow me to get the opportunity to be there. My parents worked very hard to give me opportunities. Their parents did the same thing, and I'm hoping that I can be the opportunity for somebody else.
So you ever thought about being president of Africa?
I haven't until you just said it, but okay. I'll be thinking about it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, we putting it in the universe, man. I don't mind helping to run your campaign, man.
Let's put it out there then.
Yes, sir.
Let's put it out there.
Keep watching. Yes, sir. Thank you for joining us here on BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.
Appreciate your time, man.